Hi guys, I'm this weekend I'm at the Compassion Advocate Networks conference and I've met this amazing guy Richmond, and I'd really like to ask him a few questions to introduce him to you guys. So Richmond, tell us where you grew up and a little bit about it.
I grew up from Uganda in a very small district called Kampala, but I also grew up specifically from a place called Naguru, which is one of the slums there.
So before you were sponsored with Compassion, what was life like for you?
Life was difficult. I had lost my father and I experienced all kinds of extreme poverty. Speak of spiritual poverty. I didn't know God. I was far from God. I just didn't have any relationship with Him at the time. But physically, I was also doing really, really badly. I was living on the street. I didn't have food. I had to take care of my siblings at the age of 11. That was really, really hard on me. So yeah, life was really, really difficult. My mother was also ill, and we could barely survive. I know Australia loves the rain, but for us when it rained, it meant that I had to stand close to the wall until it was done before I could get an opportunity to sleep again. So it was really, really difficult.
So did things change when you were sponsored by Compassion, or how did they change?
Oh yes, things changed. On the news that I'd got a sponsor, that brought a lot of dancing in my home. The reason that did was because one, I knew that I was going to get a mosquito net, something that I was really, really looking forward to. Friends of mine had died from malaria, and so I just really, really wanted to be safe with that. But also, I got a chance to go back to school. I was able to have a meal provided for me, and that changed my life.
What do you do now?
I I don't know how to describe my job, but I'm a pastor of pastors. I lead a ministry called the Pastors Discipleship Network, a ministry that has been established to try to get pastors in Africa to get rooted in the Word.
And do you believe in child sponsorship?
Oh yes, I do, strongly and passionately. I know many children, even now as I speak, who will not make it tomorrow because someone is not holding their hand and supporting them and giving them the basics they need for survival. So I do believe in child sponsorship.
Do you sponsor a child?
I do. I sponsor two children now. An opportunity to pass on the baton. It was my dream, and God allowed me about a year and a half ago to begin sponsoring my first child. And just when I got just a little bit more income, I was able to sponsor another child. So it's a huge joy for me.
Thank you so much for your time, Richmond, and you can hear more about him later this week. Come and see him if you want to see him for more information.
Okay.
Thank you.